Hi, I'm Nathan, and I'm here at the community garden behind City Hall, St. Cloud, Florida. I'm here to report that our garden is different. It went from scary like that to still under construction, like what it is now. Where'd all the gardens go? I wonder why this is happening. Where's the information about it? We're gonna go find out. For what we need to do, we need to find a source. So let's go to the Parks and Rec Center. Let's go! We're here at the Civic Center to get some more information about what's going down in our community garden. Let's go find out. So I got the information we need. We need to go to Gabriel Amante. They already called him and there's an interview. So let's go to that interview. Hi, I'm Nathan and we're at the community garden behind City Hall. And we have a special guest, Gabriel Amante. He's from the Parks and Recreation Department, where we have some burning questions to ask him about what's going on and the future updates of our community garden. How long have you been enjoying and maintaining our community garden?
Well, I've had the pleasure of being the City of St. Cloud's Natural Resources Supervisor for almost half a decade. I've loved this job since June of 2018. Almost 5 years kind of sums it up. But I've been loving it ever since. And my job does entail maintaining the community garden.
How did this garden makeover start up and who can we thank for it?
Well, first of all, when it comes to thanking, we have to thank you garden guys, because you guys are partaking in this amazing community effort. You guys are able to, we're able to utilize your funds that you use every 6 months to make upgrades. Now, the reason why we started the upgrades in the first place is I started noticing a couple rotten, broken boards. And I thought, let me try to replace them in a more sustainable, better manner. So that's how it kind of all got started.
Yeah, because what if you plant plants and then one of the woods get rotten when the plants are still there?
I know.
The dirt goes away, the plants die because they fall into the hole.
We can't let that happen, right?
We can't.
No.
No. How many new plots are going to be added and what is the total plot count going to be?
Well, we're going to actually be adding 14 more 5x5 garden beds, along with 13 more raised inclusion garden beds. In total, at the end of our project, there will be approximately 57 garden beds that will be available for the community garden, or for the community to rent.
What are your plans for the existing gardens, and why are we using plastic instead of wood?
Well, we're going to continue replacing the old wooden beds with recycled plastic lumber. And that's a great question. I'm so happy you asked me that. Why are we using recycled plastic lumber instead of wood?
We're recycling the plastic so that it helps the earth's
Absolutely.
waters.
It is very
life.
eco-friendly, but besides that, the plastic tends to be stronger than the wood. It tends to
and it doesn't rot, so
Exactly.
so the dirt doesn't go out and the plants don't go out.
Yeah, it lasts longer, as well as it is actually waterproof. So it won't hold in the water, and that means it won't be able to hold in bacteria that will make your plants sick. So it's actually even better for your garden in the end.
We would love to have more sunlight in the garden. What are your thoughts about that?
That's a great question once again. So what we're doing is actually we removed the southern half of those garden beds, and now we're actually going to be adding on more garden beds on the northern half. That way those beds can get more sunlight. And now when it comes to these trees, we want to make sure we don't harm them. The best thing we can do is potentially prune them back just a little bit, but for the most part we do want about 6 to 8 hours of sunlight when it comes to having optimal light culture for your garden.
Okay. What are your future plans for this garden, and can we expect future updates after this one?
Well, like I said, we're going to be continuing to replace those wooden beds with recycled plastic lumber, as well as, like you mentioned earlier, we are going to be adding some picnic tables on the southern half. That way people can enjoy their lunch, take a break while their plants are being watered, or they can just come out and enjoy this beautiful day just like we are right now. As for even more future plans, we are going to continue to try to renovate the community garden house, the interior, try to increase its aesthetic, the way it looks essentially on the inside.
Yeah, I think it could use some more recycled plastic to make it stronger. Yeah.
The building's strong as is, but that's an excellent idea. You can never go wrong. Make something even more stronger.
Yeah. Right? What type of benches are we gonna be getting, and what are they gonna be made of?
Oh, once again, amazing question. They're going to be made out of the same material that the new garden beds are going to be made out of, recycled plastic lumber.
But most picnic tables are made out of wood.
Yeah.
It makes them more picnic table-y.
It does have kind of a rustic look, but the thing is they don't last as long, as well as they tend to rot out, and you get splinters. On recycled plastic lumber, you don't have anything to worry about.
Are we possibly getting a swing bench?
I absolutely love and adore that idea, so I'm going to remember that for later, and I'll see if I can try to get a swing bench for the park, as well as potential future upgrades. I believe a washing, outdoor wash kind of sink would also be a great idea for you guys to be able to utilize.
What are the city reserved plots? And we saw them on the new diagram, and we're very curious on what they are.
I love your curiosity. Well, to simply explain, every year Parks and Recreation and the Human Resources in the city, we host something called the Ready, Set, Grow program, where we encourage city employees to create a team of 5 people to grow within a 12-week time span an organic garden, and what they grow at the end they have to cook in some type of competition. In the past we've done chili, we've done salsa. This year we're doing pasta sauce. So right now there's only about 3 garden beds being reserved over here, but we have more being reserved at Peghorn Nature Park and Trail as well. And it's only being reserved for 12 weeks out of the year, so I promise we'll be out of your garden in due time.
Are we expecting other updates to the other community gardens in St. Cloud?
Why, of course. Next week we're having Public Supermarket do their public day of service with us, and they're going to be helping transplant some baby banana trees from Peghorn Park all the way to Hopkins Park. That's where we have another community garden there.
Oh, next to Lakefront.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All the way east on 17th Street, just at the very end, left-hand side, you got Hopkins Park.
Are there any other things that people need to know?
Of course, of course. Well, if they want to be just like you and they want to have their very own community garden, all they have to do is visit our St. Cloud Civic Center.
Yeah.
Yep, and there you get to choose which plot you want to rent out for a 6-month period, and it's only $1 per square foot. So if you wanted to rent out a 5x5 plot, that's only $25 for a lifetime of enjoyment that you get to grow your very own organic garden, and you get to reap the benefits, or you can share it with your neighbors.
Yeah, well, we've already repurchased the same plot 2 times.
Oh, I'm so happy you guys are enjoying it then.
Thank you, Gabriel Amante, for coming here. And if you want to rent your own plot, go to the Civic Center. All right, we got the information we needed after some intense investigation. One of the things we found out is that these 5x5 gardens are gonna continue running up until the water hose. All the way over here. In this area, there's gonna be some picnic tables, some benches, a nice area to sit down while you're waiting for your plants to water, and maybe even at the end, there could be a wild flower garden with a swinging seat. This is gonna be a great new adventure. We're gonna have a lot of new gardens to fill. This is our garden, and this is why we love it. If you want to rent your own, go to the Civic Center. See you later.